and welcome. My name is Pyro, and this is my first YouTube video doing this sort of thing. What I'm doing is doing an interview with the Legend of Jonnii. I hope you enjoy. Why did you start YouTube?
I actually started YouTube. So I wanted to start YouTube probably in 2011. I was living in a college apartment with three other guys, and one of my friends was watching a Game Grumps video, and that was the first time I'd ever actually um, seen a Let's Play. It was Game Grumps, and I just loved it. I wanted to do it, but I never did. I didn't think I had it in me. 5 years later, I'm finally starting one up. What got me starting to want to do one now is I was just sitting around, and my girlfriend Alana happened to be watching a Markiplier video. It was one of his charity streams, and I didn't ever think about that. I didn't ever think about the fact that there's people out there that can do charity events and can raise awareness, can raise money for different organizations. And that was pretty much that final nail in the coffin for me that made me decide, I want to start doing YouTube. And that's kind of why I push it so hard, is I push it for charity more than anything else. I haven't started charity events yet since I'm still really small, but the bigger I get, the more I'm going to do it. I do plan on doing Extra Life in November, so that'll be pretty fun. But yeah, that's pretty much why I started doing YouTube was for charity, wanting to do better in life and do, help somebody else out there.
So what charities do you support? Are you going to support with that?
That's an excellent question. Various charities that I plan on supporting are kind of whatever I can, but a lot of like depression, suicide, suicide prevention, animal shelters, animal abuse, child abuse, anything that might be, linked to any kind of depression or sadness. I've actually grown up myself with depression. It can hit sometimes even now doing YouTube. So I really want to help people out like that, because I know how hard it is to have to deal with stuff like that and kind of feel like you're alone. So that was another reason I kind of started doing YouTube was, hopefully somebody out there will watch one of my videos and they won't feel alone. They'll know that there's somebody out there that cares about them and they can laugh with and cry with. Some of my videos I've bawled like a baby. But pretty much any charity that's willing to, join up with me, I'm willing to join up with them, honestly. I'm all for just whoever wants to help do good in the world.
So how do you keep talking and keep a conversation going with when you do talking about the videos?
So that's actually really easy for me, because growing up I talked to the game anyway. It sounds bad, but I was a geek. I was a nerd. I didn't have a lot of friends, and I was too afraid to really go outside for a long time. So I would sit in my room and play video games a lot. And so I just got good at talking to the games to kind of help me keep my sanity. So talking isn't really hard for me. I'm still getting better at it every day. I know I'm not the best at talking, but it's for people who aren't used to talking. It's just practice. The more you talk, the better you get. The better you get at even getting off topic and still being able to keep your eye on the game. That's something I'm still working on as well. But for me, it was just natural from growing up talking to games as I played them.
So what genre would you say that you usually play for your channel?
That's kind of a tough question, because I'm still figuring that out myself. For me, it's whatever I'm really interested in. If I see a shooter and it just looks really fun, I'm going to play it. If I see a horror game and it looks really fun, I'm going to jump on it. I honestly, though, my favorite is, as dumb as it tends to sound to people, I really like cute games. And by cute, I mean like Human Fall Flats that recently come out, and it's not really cute, but at the same time, it's just a funny little physics game where you're just moving a little character around, and it's just adorable to me. And I love games like that. Games that can make me laugh, games that can make me smile. Those are my favorite. It doesn't matter what genre. For me, if it just looks funny and it looks cute, I'm more than likely going to play it. I also played one recently that was called Lavi Quest, and it was like a adorable cat game, like Sonic the Hedgehog style, but you're a fat little cat that rolls around, and I just loved that. So pretty much indie games, I guess, more than anything.
Before you play the games for YouTube, do you play them yourself to know where you're going in that?
Absolutely not, actually. Every game I play is pretty much blind. If I have played it before, I usually say, but so far, most of the games I've played have been completely blind. I look into it kind of by, just going to the website and going, well, reading the description, like, is this a game I might want to play? But I don't usually watch any gameplay, any trailers, anything like that. And I mean, there's a lot of games where I've gotten like 5 minutes in and I just have to delete the video because I'm like, well, this game sucks, or I'm just not in the mood for this game. So for me, it's pretty much like 95% blind runs every time. It's that way people get a much more natural reaction from me. So when I get scared or I laugh, it's natural. It's not acting. It's something that I legitimately thought was funny or scary.
Do you get stressed playing games that you don't really know much about, like doing it blind, not knowing what's coming up with it?
Kind of, but not really. I don't really get stressed in simple games. Scary games stress me out because scary games in general just sometimes give me anxiety. So when I'm playing a scary game and I don't know what to do next, and I know, a bad thing's going to happen since I don't know what to do next, that's kind of stressed me out. Like Outlast had that problem for me. That's why I haven't kind of gotten back on it recently, is because Outlast scared the crap out of me, and it stressed me out because it kept scaring the crap out of me. So puzzle games do it too. Puzzle games can stress me out if I'm trying to record it and I'm 2 hours in getting nowhere, then I'll start getting kind of stressed on those. But otherwise, I usually can figure out a way to keep my composure pretty well so far.
I usually find that with games or movies that have awkward situations, I get really stressed. Like, it's going to happen. Why can't you see
it? Definitely. So if I know what's going to happen and I have to do it anyway, that definitely stresses me out or bums me out. Like when I'm playing a scary game and I just turn down this hallway and I'm like, man, something's going to happen. And now I just have to wait and know it's going to happen. Then I'm definitely stressed and scared, and it just makes it worse for me.
What's your setup like with recording?
My setup is pretty crazy. You can see the green screen behind me. The way I'm set up right now, I'm at a corner desk. I'm about to be moving into another room as soon as I finish building my new gaming rig and building a new desk and all that stuff. But as of now, let me see if I can take this camera off. I don't know if you're using the footage, but so as of now, I've got light there. There's a light right here. A light right in front of me to kind of light my face up. My mic is right over my head. 5 more lights, and then even a light down at my feet, all to light up the green screen alone. As well as my computer right under me. I'm running right now. It's just an AMD 6-core processor computer, 16 gigs of RAM. I'm building an i7 6th gen pretty soon, so it's going to be a monster of a computer. And then a 24-inch monitor.
Do you mainly play computer games, like on PC, or console games?
I kind of mix it up between both. I actually mainly tend to stream right now on console because it's just kind of easier for me to chill on a couch for 2 hours than to chill in a computer chair for 2 hours. But for when I'm doing recordings, I do mostly on computer, unless it's a game on PS4 that I was more interested in, like the Doom game I've been playing on PS4. I also do a lot of console games, like Nintendo games. I love Pokken Tournament, so I was playing it. Calling was on Wii U or on Wii, so I have a capture card so I can do console and PC both. But I think I do more PC than anything right now.
I saw you have a lot of games when you showed the room around. Like,
I have a lot of games.
yes.
A lot of console games. I've got every console, literally except for like the Dreamcast and the Atari. I've got PS4, Xbox One, Xbox 360, PS3, Sega Genesis, N64. I mean, Nintendo, every single console, or like the original NES, every single console. So I've got games everywhere. That was just my current gen games. That was just PS4. Well, PS4, PS3, Xbox 360, and Xbox One games. All the other ones are on other shelves elsewhere.
That's a massive collection.
Yeah, I did a video actually recently of an apartment tour, and you can just see games everywhere in that video. I'm a super nerd. Alana's a super nerd, so we've got games and we've got like various collectibles. Like I've got all kinds of Legend of Zelda collectibles because it's my favorite game series, which is why my channel is The Legend of Jonnii. So I mean, we've got games and game merchandise everywhere.
Well, my name is actually Jonathan. So.
Oh, that's awesome. My name is actually Jonathan, but I never went by Jonathan because my dad was also Jonathan, so I just always went by Jonnii. And then the spelling came actually from a friend one time in high school, and I've gone by that spelling ever since. So
people always spell my name wrong.
Yeah, mine gets spelled wrong too. Mine's spelled funny, so it gets spelled wrong constantly.
So what what videos do you have planned for the future?
That's kind of hard because I never actually plan my videos. I have another Human Fall Flat coming up tomorrow. I've been working on another scary compilation, but it's really time consuming and hard to do by myself because I have to sit there and rewatch all of my videos. I upload so many, and I also work full time, so I'll upload a video, and as soon as it's uploaded, I've already forgotten what it was about half the time. I know the game's about, I don't remember what I said at all, so I have to rewatch and find those funny moments myself. So that's kind of taking some time, but that's planned for the future. Doom, I'm really excited for. So Doom will be popping up in the near future once it releases. But other than that, it's usually me hopping online and I actually just found a game I might play tonight on, I think it was Itch.io is a website I kind of go through a lot. But that's usually my setup is I just kind of hop onto an indie game website and I kind of find a game that's new or looks fun and start trying to play it.
Thank you for the interview. I hope the best in your future with YouTube.
Thank you. I enjoyed the interview. That's pretty cool. It's the first time I've had somebody ask for something like this, so it's a cool little feeling.
Remember to subscribe to both of our channels. Thank you.